Hello and welcome back, fellow Vooperians, to the global map, Earth map, whatever you want to call it. But today we're going to be changing things up as I said I would, because I'm going to keep my promise. Today, we disconnect Earth from the intergalactic community, so no longer will random amounts of material flood in from the rest of the universe. We must create what we need ourselves. I know, this is very scary. This is when things can go, like, really wrong. Absolute anarchy. But I think it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? But what could possibly go wrong with this? I mean, first, the population is going to stop growing so quickly. We're going to be going completely off of the Earth's birth rate now. But we're at 73,000 people, so, like, we already have a high population. It's only bad if it starts, like, dropping. And there's the drop. So the initial drop is going to be kind of heavy. We're going to have to... We have to get to the point where our birth rate is beating out our death rate. And right now I think that is not true. But we don't have to guess. Oh, and we were growing so fast, too. Let's just check our birth rate and death rate. Actually, our death rate is pretty low compared to the birth rate. So the question is, why are they leaving? I don't know. Oh, and here we go. It's positive. Great. So it looks like the birth rate has taken hold, and now the city is growing completely based off of births, not at all from the outside world. Actually, that's a lie because the planes bring people in from the outside world, but I'm not sure I can do much about that. And I have to cut off the ocean lanes. I may have to do this in a map editor, actually. Darn it! How am I gonna do that? Actually, can you break ocean lanes with a little bit of land? I don't know if you can, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna do as much as we can to cut us off from the rest of the world. Or the universe. Okay, so now, let me see if I can break our lane here. I mean, I should be able to. I should be able to just build like a little dirt thing. Just to block it off. Oh, that's way higher than it has to be. I have very, very poor view of how tall things are here because there is a lot of fog. There we go. Is that gonna block it? That should block it. That seemed to ignore it, gonna be honest. And oh, okay. It looks like they're having some trouble. Okay, I think we have successfully cut it off. We just have to get new things not to spawn, and then we have to hit the east way of sending material out. Okay, so this isn't going too terribly. I am going to need to collect some soil to make this work, but overall, it is possible to cut us off from the outside world. And we're probably going to absolutely murder our income while we do it. But this is a part of growing the city, you know, maturing it. It needs to be self-sufficient now. Okay, the population is taking a heavy drop. Like a real heavy drop. Yikes. It's dropping almost as fast as if a disaster were to occur. But I know a disaster isn't occurring, or I think. That would be kind of bad. I don't really have any sensors for disasters, but the woman would be yelling at me. So, she's our little alarm. Unless this actually created a tsunami that's killing people, but I don't think it is. It's creating little waves, but not that bad. Okay, come on, at some point you just gotta give it up, boats. At some point you just have to say, this isn't working. Of course, you have not reached that point yet. You have not reached that point yet. No, stop. Stop attempting this. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to use alternative means to edit the map. Okay, so I finally gotten it. So I got the more network tools mod. So now I should be able to kind of murder these paths, and I can. Now I don't need a weird island thing to do it. Great. So these ships, it says that it may be kind of buggy breaking things while the game is running. I don't really know what the ship. Oh, nope, they're just deleting themselves. Okay, that's working. That's good. As planned. Now the other two spots I need to hit are over here and here. So if we just go back and delete them. Great. That should mark the end of things escaping. Haha! What are you going to do now? They're just going to each other now. What? What? Is there anywhere for them to go? Or are they just gonna go to there now? Are they just going between America? Because that's what they should be doing. If they're just going to America, that means it's worked. It's worked! Yes! Okay, so we are completely cut off from the outside world now. There is nothing. There's no way for things to get in. All of the boat traffic and all the airplane traffic has been routed into the city. Which coincidentally means that these airplanes are now kind of trapped. They have nowhere really to go. Other than to Africa. And then they get to Africa and then they go back again. But that's okay, that's the plan. That's how it's supposed to work, unless this airplane is actually not listening and it's just gonna disappear. In which case, you know, it disappeared, so it's not really cheating. Unless I missed something. Did I miss something? There's a very high chance I missed. Yes, I did miss something. Ha! Got him! Just delete. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, so now we're having serious issues in the city. We have way more oil than we know what to do with. Like, way more oil. We need to get them turned into more products. Wait, we have nothing to do with the plastics. We need to get this toy factory running. That's a top priority right now. Getting that toy factory running, because it's going to use the resources that we have an overabundance of. But that means that we have to get wood, and that means that we have to turn this into a proper... Wait, what else do we need for the toys? We need paper, planed timber, and plastics. Okay, that's pretty easy. That's all wood stuff. So the Congo is getting a makeover. How exciting. Let's just go ahead and make you an industrial region. Summit Center. I'm gonna call you the Loggery. No, Timber Plains. That sounds nice. Because it's pretty flat, and there's a whole lot of timber. Okay, maybe it's not that flat, but I'm still calling it that. Okay, here we go. Now we've got to plop down a tree, HQ, so that we can get all of the tree stuff. Now we need to make log yards, sawmills, and small tree plantations, all three of which is pretty cool. All I have to do is get them actually functioning, and I will do that. Let's go. Trees. So many trees. We will grow all the trees. We need to get this working very quickly. If we don't, we're going to suffer the consequences because the population is dropping like a stone. Holy moly. It's like... it's gonna drop just as quickly as it came up. Keeping this balanced is going to be an absolute mess. But you know what? We can do it. Because when have we ever failed at anything? Wait, that's the main building. Okay. We'll put some sawmills down. We will make sure they aren't in a weird spot like that. We'll move that over. Okay, so we should be producing planed timber soon, and then we'll be making paper soon after that. And then with all that together, we should be able to make our goal. I'm gonna fill in the cracks in these because I don't actually think it'll look that weird if I merge them a little bit. Let's see, if I put one here, and one here, and one here. No, that doesn't look bad. It just looks like a little bit thicker forest. But that looks good. I actually like that. Nice. Are there, like, lighter trees over here because it's more like tree area? No, this is all pretty tree area. Okay, so we should be getting a lot of wood. Question is, how much are we getting? We're getting a lot. So they are doing their job. We are making timber. We're making a lot of timber. We're losing money. But right now isn't about money. It's about keeping the population from absolutely tanking. Which it looks like it's kind of recovering from that drop. I mean, there's like nobody using the airport anymore. And there's the boats that have very little use. But they're doing something. They're sending materials across the world. That's better than nothing. However, the oil industry just has such an overabundance of oil now. We really need to find something to do with it. Because it's not making us money anymore. I think we're making pretty much nothing from oil now. Oh no, we're still making money. I don't know how. We're not exporting it, but... Holy population drop! 1,200 just basically got up and left. Wow. From where? Just the entire city? It looks like we have a bit of exodus when it comes to the commercial centers. Why? Not enough customers. Well, cutting off the world from the intergalactic community may have been a bad idea. But we can keep it going. We have a lot of demand when it comes to industry. We're building up the Congo, so that's one step forward, but we should probably build up our food industry as well. People generally like having food. It's one of the things people like most, actually. That, water, you know. People are weird, but we'll give them some food in a second so that they stop complaining about starving. There we go. Is that enough? That's some more trees. Can you guys please just, like, make a lot of timber? We need to upgrade to the next level. How close are we? Well, we're getting there. We need to hit 500 wood, and we're at 400-ish. Okay, at the same time, we should be juggling this and the farms over here. The farms over here can, because of the big areas we have, it's almost perfect. Okay, let's just go ahead and zone this, all the Great Plains. We'll name it something very farm-like. We'll call it Fertile Valley. Because we need lots of things to grow here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our industry, our main farm building, plop it down. Great, we unlocked stuff. And now crop fields. So many crop fields that will all intersect, and then I'll set them all to the same thing so it doesn't look weird. Okay, that's good. And now what we'll do is, what is this? That's corn. We'll grow a ton of corn. It is America, so corn actually makes sense to grow here. Corn, 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 corn. Great, look at all the corn. And that is all going to get grown. And at the same time, we can fit some silos inside of the cornfields. Which, once again, actually looks pretty normal. There we go, we've got nice farms going! Will that be enough to fight the industrial demand, is the question. I'm not sure. It looks to be dropping a little bit, but I think we need more. I don't think the fight is turning out so well. Why do we have just mining industry over here? Did I set that to my... Oh, that must be mining industry. Okay. Sawdust storage, furniture factory, biomass pellet plant. But we need... we need... sapling field. Barracks. Okay, so here's the issue. We need paper. Our main priority right now is making paper. So, we'll grow more trees. Does this make more... Okay, so this is going to make us more trees. Trees are generally good for the tree industry. So the plan is the tree farms make wood, and then eventually we get paper. That would be fantastic. These make 4,000, these make 6,000. So yeah, it's a net improvement. How are you doing? Are you getting close to level halfway there? How's the population doing? Still dropping extremely quickly. Yikes. Okay. Well, guys, this is going to be a battle. This is going to be an uphill battle getting the world to function being cut off. But I have faith that we can make it work. Even though the population is dropping so fast. Look at that. It's dropping just as fast as it grew. I don't know why, too. Is, like, the death rate getting really bad? Oh, it is! The death rate's higher than the birth rate. Oh, we really have to do something. Oh, yikes. Is, like, our medical care really bad? Oh, yeah, it is. It is really bad. Okay. Yeah, we have to fix that next time. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I really hope we fix things, because the city is about to die. This is so sad.